Dwadasha Mukhi or the 12 Mukhi Rudraksha. Here is the shloka. Dwadashabhyo bhaved arkah. Dwadashabhyo bhaved arkah. Arka is the catch name over here. Okay, the catch name of the devata is Arka. This is something which is very important for us to remember. The specific name used over here is Arka. Sarva Kratu Phala Pradaha. Sarva Kratu Phala Pradaha. So Devata naturally is Aditya, because this is called the Aditya Rudraksha. The 12 Mukhi Rudraksha is called the Aditya Rudraksha or the Surya Rudraksha. And this Rudraksha is very much liked by Jyotishi, astrologers. They, especially when you are learning or you want to carry that knowledge, you should be using 12 Mukhi. Later you can plan and get it. Or if you have the fifth lord in 12th house, you should ideally be getting the 12 Mukhi Rudraksha. It is the Aditya Rudraksha. It is a very, very powerful Rudraksha. Sarva Kratu Phala Prada. Kratu is actions that you are doing. Everything that you are doing, every karma that you are doing, Phala means it will go to fructification. It cannot be useless. Your work will not be useless. Otherwise, 12th house is such a house, whatever goes there, it becomes useless. You just sleep. 12th house is the house of sleeping. So that is why when the fifth lord is in 12th house, it is called Aditya, because you have to wake up. Aditya wakes you up over there. And he doesn't like you sleeping. So therefore, and the particular form of thing is Arka. You see, in Orissa, we have a temple called the Kona Arka. Kona means 159. Arka means sun. So when Surya is in 159, we call him Konark. Konark. Kona Arka is Konarka. Our Jyotish Parampara is coming from Konarka, the temple of the sun god, the temple of Arka. And the Devata, the form of Shiva over here, is called Ashta Bhairava. Ashta is 8. Bhairava are the protectors. They are the protectors or the givers of knowledge of samsara, Ashta Bhairava. So normally we see that when the fifth lord is in 12th house in anybody's horoscope, we will not automatically tell them that, look, you need to worship Surya, you need to worship the Arka, Konarka, and you need to do Surya mantras. They are very important for you, and you need to wear a 12 Mukhi Rudraksha. In addition, to empower the 12 Mukhi Rudraksha, you have to worship Ashta Bhairava, particularly the head of the Ashta Bhairava. You see, the Bhairavas are 8, and their head has a name. He is called Kala Bhairava. Kala means time, Bhairava, protector. The protector of time, Kala Bhairava. He is principally located in Kashi Vishwanath, in Sagittarius, in Kashi Vishwanath. He is located, Kal Bhairava is there. He is protecting. Bhairavas always protect the Shakti Pitha. Wherever there is Shakti, Bhairava will be there to protect. So he is protecting Devi Annapurna. Kala Bhairava is protecting Devi Annapurna. Because Kala Bhairava is protecting Annapurna, your food is protected. Food is protected. You are guaranteed food till you die. So who is the protector of the food? Annapurna means to eat fully, to eat well, to always have plenty of food. That is the blessing of Annapurna for the whole planet, Bhuloka. And the protector of that is Kala Bhairava. Like that, you have to learn Ashta Bhairava, the 8 Bhairavas. So this is another point that has to be made. We have to learn about Ashta Bhairavas. If 12 Mukhi Rudraksha is worn on the head or the neck, you see, you have to wear it either on your head or in the neck. These are the two places where you are allowed to wear the 12 Mukhi. You cannot wear 12 Mukhi Rudraksha in your arms. It is not allowed. You cannot wear 12 Mukhi Rudraksha in your ears. Don't dare to do that. Try to understand. 12 Mukhi Rudraksha has a Agni in it, which is very, very powerful. It has the Agni of Surya, the Arka Agni. So you have to either place him in your Anahata. So you wear it around the neck, so it is coming to Anahata. So Vishnu can contain that Agni. Or you wear it on the Mastaka, on the head. You know, you can put it on a band and wear it like that. I mean, people wear on the head, okay? Basically, what it bestows is supreme intelligence, very high intelligence. Surya is Karaka for the Lagna. You are a very, very intelligent fellow. Illustrious, especially when worn on the head. If you wear it on the head, or you keep it on the top of the head, or you tie it on the head, and then do certain mantras of Surya, your intelligence will improve. You understand everything like this. Even before a person speaks, you know what is the question coming and you know the answer to that. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Surya. What does basically this Rudraksha do? What is the main function of this Rudraksha? Surya Deva is not much bothered about rubbish things. You know, he has zero tolerance for rubbish. He is very focused on knowledge. You see, his Pratyadi Devata is Shiva, and therefore he is very interested in knowledge and learning. So it's all about learning processes, learning everything, knowing everything. The knowledge is yours. So that is what this Rudraksha is about. This Rudraksha is about knowing everything, is about learning everything. I mean, constantly you are reading something or the other. Today, some nature.com, you are reading something. Okay, tomorrow you are reading something about WebMD. And because somebody talked something, you are reading and you are laughing. God knows what they are up to. The whole point is you need to know. That is the point. You need to know. It removes every kind of darkness from every bhava. All the 12 bhavas will have light. It gives knowledge, and from the knowledge you will have success. You will not have any success without knowledge. That is for sure. Now, how do we empower the Rudraksha? This Rudraksha requires different kind of bija to empower. If you look at the bija, it is called Kratu Phala. Sarva Kratu Phala. Now Kratu is also the name of a rishi. Kratu is the name of a rishi also, Kratu Phala. And this rishi is, if I am right, associated with one of the Agni planets. I think it is Mars. Huh? I think it is Mars. You can check. Kratu is associated with which rishi? Check it out. So naturally the bijas will be like that. Om, Kraum, Shraum, Raum, Namah. All the Agnis. Kraum, Kra is Mars. Mars plus Om. Aum. Kraum. Then Ksha, Ketu. Shraum, Shaum. Then Surya, Raum. You see that? So if you look at the bijas being used, these are all the Agni. This is Mars Agni is going to the sky. This is Ketu Agni going to the sky, and this is the Sun Agni going to the sky. So basically, this Rudraksha has a lot of Agni. It is pure Agni. Normally, we don't advise this Rudraksha for women because their body is not Their body comes from Chandra. It's a soft body. It is not a Surya body. So think before you wear this Rudraksha. But this particular mantra, if you is to be done to energize the Rudraksha, so you can hold the Rudraksha in your hand like that, in your right hand. Om Kraum Shraum Raum Namah. Om Kraum Sham Raum Namah. Om Kraum Sham Raum Namah. Om Kraum Sham Raum Namah. Like that. You empower it. And the important thing is you have to say it, you have to vocalize it, so that the energy is very strong, and then you can internalize the fire. Okay? And when you internalize it, your connection with the Rudraksha will be made. You have to make a connect with the Rudraksha. Then you put it in the mala and you put it around your neck. Once you put it around your neck, the second mantra. Om Sham Shaum Namah Shivaya. 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 So this is a very powerful Rudraksha. Normally we think 12 Mukhi, 12th house, it is nothing. But from that 12th house, what he delivers, you can imagine. Think about it. He is Surya. And Surya is the ultimate power in any horoscope. So we must remember that this 12 Mukhi Rudraksha carries the Surya Deva inside it. That is the power of it. Now we go to the 13 Mukhi Rudraksha. Beautiful Rudraksha. Trayodasha Mukha Kama Sarva Kama Phala Prada. Basically, the 13 Mukhi is Kama Deva. Sarva Kama, all desires. All desires. What do you want? You want ice cream? You hold the 13 Mukhi Rudraksha and just think, ice cream. Ice cream will come. Why? You see, when you can get anything in such a easy way, why do I have to make a effort? Trayodasha Mukha Kama Sarva Kama Phala Prada. People have attributed the word Kama to sexuality. People have attributed Kama to sexuality. That is where the problem is. How much of that do you desire? Ask yourself, how much do I desire? And if I have a desire like that, maybe I should control myself. Maybe I should desire good things. No? But to say that I should desire nothing, then why are you sitting in samsara? Why are you wearing a shirt and a pant? Why are you wearing a dress, a sari? Go put a gown and go and sit in the ashram. If you are sitting in samsara, you are having desire. And there is nothing wrong in having good desires. I'm having a desire to go to the temple today. Is it a bad desire? No. I'm having a desire to help somebody today. Is it a bad desire? No. So why can't we have good desires and fulfill the good desires? Look at desire as a Shakti. Look at desire as Lakshmi. Desire is a very beautiful Shakti. It is nothing evil. We attribute evil to it because of our evil which is inside us. If we can remove the evil from inside us, the desire is very beautiful. Nothing wrong with it. Kama Deva, god of sexuality, I mean, rubbish. Kama has only to do with that. Why? Why can't it have desire for other things? Anyway, the second Devata associated with this Rudraksha is Vishwarupa. The exact name is Vishwarupa, the universal form. The form is universal. God, the entire universe that has manifested is God. And the name for that in Hinduism is Jagannath. So how is the Rudraksha bad? Another name for him is Krishna. This Krishna is different from the avatar. Remember, the avatars we did was 10 Mukhi. Avatar was 10 Mukhi. This is 13 Mukhi. This is different. So this one and these two are different Rudrakshas. They are totally different. One has to do with the 10th house and one has to do with the Lagna. The 10,000 Lagna are totally different. Why are you mixing them up? So just because the name sounds similar, so use a different name so that the confusion will not be there in your head. Say Jagannath. So the confusion will go away. The moment you say Jagannath, he is the Lord of the entire universe. Where is the confusion? There is no confusion. No, then you see, then you are too busy trying to explain. You see, he is the Lord of Goloka and he is here as the avatar and he is handling Kali Yuga as that avatar. So he has one leg in Bhuloka and another leg in the Yuga and another leg in Goloka. So he's having 3 legs. Because of the 3 legs, we can connect with him with the Gayatri Mantra. How you're confusing? Make it easy. Let's say the one on earth was the son of Vasudeva. Because he came as the son of Vasudeva, we will call him Vasudeva. And that is one of the highest names. Vasudeva is he who is simultaneously in Bhuloka and in Goloka. If he is in Bhuloka and in Goloka, then he must be Vasudeva. So that is one of the higher names. And Jagannath, everything that you see around you, he is the Lord of that. The entire, this is Vishnu Maya. Everything that you are seeing is Vishnu Maya. This tree, this house, the mother, the father, the brother, my child, my wife, everything is Vishnu Maya. And to understand that, I need the 13 Mukhi Rudraksha. And I must be very dedicated to the Bhagavad Gita. That is the dedication required. You have to be dedicated to the Bhagavad Gita. You have to get a 13 Mukhi Rudraksha and you have to wear it around your neck. Means Daiva Daudi Manisha Gai, Janiki Tanai, Teniki Jai. We say in Odia, you know, Daudi. Daudi means that thread I'm putting around my neck. I am a cow. Krishna, I have become your cow. I have put this thread around my neck, and this is the 13 Mukhi Rudraksha, which is directly connecting me to Jagannath. So now it is your responsibility to pull this. If you pull the thread, I have no option. I will get dragged in your direction. I cannot go in the wrong direction. I will become vegetarian. I will not take alcohol. I will not do drugs. I will not look at other women. I may not even look at my wife. I may not have time for that. And then I will start reading the Bhagavad Gita. I will start reading Srimad Bhagavatam. I will be researching the Puranas all the time. I will be lost in you. It is better that I get lost in you than get lost in this sansara. Because if I get lost in this sansara, nobody will come to take me. At least if my collar is there in your hand, I know that after I go, you will only take me. Be clear in your head. So what does this Rudraksha do? This Rudraksha becomes like Arjuna. This Rudraksha is like Arjuna, who is constantly connected to Krishna. And he will take you. So no problems, huh? And Arjuna is Shiva. Don't doubt it. Arjuna is one of the highest forms of Shiva. Just like Bhim, Lord Shiva can simultaneously come in different human beings. That is the power of Shiva. Shiva comes because he comes in the head. And Shiva will come in the head and will put your mind in the direction of Sattva. That is Shiva. So it fulfills all your desires. Like I have this ice cream desire even now. Very, very bad desire I have got. My refrigerator must have ice cream, otherwise I have insecurity. Terrible. He fulfills desires and always fortunate. You are always fortunate. People say you are lucky. People start saying, man, he's the luckiest guy. He's the luckiest guy. I mean, how lucky can a guy get? He is the luckiest guy. Yesterday, somebody was telling me, you are the luckiest. I said, what? You think I got a lottery ticket or something? Huh? I have a nice wife, I have a nice life, I do what I want to do, I teach these things, I do all the time. I'm reading the Puranas or something like that. I mean, I don't even have time to read rubbish. I don't even have time to talk to people who, I mean, even about things, I don't even have time. Somebody has got this thing, my factory, people have to pay me to talk to me about these things. Nice, huh? Nice life. Jagannath has done something, huh? He does. So think about it. When you go inside the Jagannath temple, right before the Garbhagriha on the top, you will find a 13-petal lotus. I have counted that a couple of times. You see, the power of that temple is, sometimes I feel that my head, I'm not counting properly. Something is wrong. Maybe I missed a petal. So I counted again and again. So 2-3 times I've counted that, different occasions. And all the time I get 13. I said, why should a 13-petal lotus be outside the Garbhagriha of Jagannath? What is this 13-petal lotus? Oh my God, it is the 13-mukhi Rudraksha. So the 13-mukhi Rudraksha is directly connecting us to the Garbhagriha of the Jagannath temple in Puri. Now, how do I energize this Rudraksha? First, I have to use this Hreem, not Hreem. This is also called the Vyasa. Vyasa as the Guru, Vyasa Guru. Vyasa Guru is the Brahmana Bija. Hreem is the Brahmana Bija. So first you have to become a Brahmana. That means I want knowledge only and nothing else. You catch the 13-mukhi Rudraksha. Om Hreem Namah. Om Hreem Namah. Om Hreem Namah. The knowledge, all you are asking from this Rudraksha, please filter, do some serious filtering for my desires. Help me to do the filtering, and only the desires which are associated with knowledge must pass through you. Means there is some kind of a filter you are going to create by which only knowledge desire will pass through. Other desires are very conditional. Better if you think it is not good, better you stop it. I leave it to you. I don't have the capacity. I leave it to you. You filter it for me. Om Hreem Namah. With that, we energize the Rudraksha. Then we put it in a thread or a chain and put it around the neck. And close your eyes and think of Jagannath. Think of Jagannath and do Om Namo Namah, Om Namo Namah, Om Namo Namah, Om Namo Namah, Om Namo Namah. Now there are two namas out here. One is a Namo and there is a Nama. The Namo is for Jagannath and the Nama is for Patal Bhairava, the Guru, Shiva. If you are thinking of Krishna, Then Namah is for Kedareshwara. Om Namo. This Namo, the first Namo is for Krishna. The next Namah is for Kedareshwara. Do you see? Do you see the connect? Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Krishna. Namah Kedareshwara. Om Namo Krishna. Namah Kedareshwara. Clear? Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. Your mind must be very clearly focused on both of them. You are thinking of the Himalayas. Om is taking you to the Himalayas. Namo, you are thinking of Badrinath. He's sitting in deep meditation. Krishna, in deep meditation. And on the next mountain, Kedarnath, Shiva has come down and they are having a conversation in the mind. They don't need to talk. They are very high in the mind. They are talking in the mind. So Kedarnath and Krishna are talking. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. And later on, Kedarnath is sending his son, his own avatar. He is coming as Arjuna. Then, remember I told you the Bhagavad Gita? I told you when I talked about 13 Mukhi Bhagavad Gita. Om, think of the Bhagavad Gita. There's Krishna, there's Arjuna. Om Namo Namah. Om Namo Namah. You are doing Namo to Krishna and Namah to Arjuna. Arjuna is Shiva. Don't disrespect him. Okay. Let's calendar. Now we learn about the sidereal lunar calendar, which is used by the spiritual people. The lunar calendar follows Luna or the moon. Solar calendar follows the sun. But the sun is the boss of everything. As far as Bhuloka is concerned, he is the boss. So how in the ancient world a lunar calendar was followed? Let us learn this lunar calendar that was followed in the very ancient world, very, very ancient world. Today, the people have even forgotten that such a calendar is existing. But we should know that there was such a calendar and it was being followed by some very spiritual people. They followed it very strictly. They did not follow the solar calendar. They did not follow, because sun has to do with work and money and sun. So they did not follow all that. For them, it was very, very clear that I will follow Jagannath blindly. This is a very ancient calendar. So learn about this calendar. In this calendar, it is very simple. There are 7 days in a week and they are called Saptavara. This is followed even today. Okay. There are 4 weeks in a Masa. In a Masa is a month. You know, Masa is a month. This is a lunar month or Nakshatra Masa. This is called a Nakshatra Masa. And so if there are 4 weeks, 4 times 7 is 28 days are there in a month. So 1 month is having 28 days, not 30 days, not 31 days. It has exactly 28 days. So like you see nowadays, the month of February is having 28 days. It is a reminder of the ancient system. Every month had 28 days. So these nakshatra days, the days were ruled by the moon. There were 28 days in a month, and these 28 days the moon went around the Sarvatobhadra Chakra. Okay. The moon went around the Sarvatobhadra Chakra, counting 1 day per nakshatra. So let us say it starts from Kritika Nakshatra. We say that in Kritika, Rohini, Mrigashira, Ardra, Punarvasu, Pushya and Ashlesha are the 7 nakshatras. It will cover in Saptaha. It was called a Saptaha. 7 days is Saptaha. And in those 7 days, the moon will go through Maharloka. The moon is connected to Maharloka. We are not bothered about Bhuloka. The mind, we are only concerned what is happening over there in the world of the gods. Who is concerned like that? The rishis are concerned like that. So who follows this calendar? The rishis follow this calendar. The Pitris try to follow this calendar, lunar calendar. The rishis only follow this calendar. They like this calendar very much because the rishis are very lunar, very moon. They are mind-born sons of Brahma. Who are the rishis? They are born from where? They came from the mind, which is the moon. So therefore, the rishis follow this calendar. Blood follows this calendar. The blood in your body is following this calendar. It does not follow the Tithi and all those calendars. The Rakta is following this calendar. And who rules the week? Mangal is ruling the week. So nakshatra days are ruled by the moon and the weeks are ruled by Mars. And who are moon and Mangala together? When in Jyotish, you take moon in one hand and Mangal in the other hand. Together, what are they called? They are called Sthira Matri Karaka. Matri is mother. They are significator of the mother and the grandmother. Moon is mother, Mars is grandmother. Moon is mother who is still fertile, you can have more brothers and sisters, and Mars is grandmother who has reached that age where her body is burning now, hot flashes and all that. That is Mangal. So we have moon, we have Mangal, Chandra and Mangala. So you see, these two is showing the mother energy. So this is a mother calendar. It's a very spiritual calendar. After going through 7 nakshatras, the moon then starts connecting with the next higher loka, Janar loka. Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Hasta, Chitra, Swati and Visakha. In these 7 days, moon will go through Janar loka nakshatras. Then it goes to Tapar loka, Anuradha, Jyeshtha, Mula, Purvashada, Uttarashada, Abhijit and Shravana, Tapar loka. Then it goes to Satya loka, Dhanishta, Satavishaj, Purvabhadra, Uttarabhadra, Revati, Ashwini and Bharani. And then it comes back to Maharloka. So this is the month. In 1 month, the Chandra is doing parikrama of whom? Of Jagannath. Jagannath is in the center. And this square that you are seeing is called the Chaukha. In Odia, we call it Chaukha, or the square of Jagannath. And this Chaukha Chandra Deva is doing parikrama of Jagannath. But instead of going round, actually he is going in line like that, Chaukha. So he is following Jagannath. What is Chandra doing? Why is Chandra going like this? Who is he following? He is following Jagannath. And by going like that, Chandra is connecting the soul to Jagannath. The souls are continuously coming in and taking birth in Bhuloka. And then some are dying and going away from Bhuloka. The entry into Bhuloka and the exit from Bhuloka is happening because of one door. It is called Chandra Dwara. It is the door of the moon. Chandra Dwara. The door of the moon. From the door of the moon, souls are coming in and the souls are going out. Jivatma are coming in, Jivatma are going out through Chandra Dwara. as far as Bhuloka is concerned. So who is responsible for the entry and the exit of the souls? Chandradeva is responsible. You will come into Bhuloka, you will stay in Bhuloka for some time. Who is guaranteeing your stay? Guaranteed stay. Who can guarantee? Only Chandra can guarantee. So what is longevity? Longevity is the time when Chandra has given you to stay in Bhuloka. When the time is up, because Chandra is following Jagannath, time is up. Now this soul Jagannath, what to do with him? If Jagannath is listening, you may go up. You may go up. If Jagannath is listening, if Jagannath is not listening, Puni Khosidan. Again you have fallen. Again you will fall down into some tala, something, or some narka. Some Shani will take you to one of the talas, or Mangal will take you to one of the narkas. Life and death is based upon this 28 nakshatras. So let us say Jagannath ignores you. Useless fellow. Whole life he was taking alcohol and now he wants moksha. Get lost. So you are ignored by Jagannath. So where will you go? You will go somewhere. Where will you go? Mangal will say, please, please, let me have him. So based upon the 28 nakshatras, we see where is Mangal placed. These 28 nakshatras are mapping to 28 narkas. There are 28 narka. Why are there 28 nakshatra? See, 28 narka. You know about narkas, na? So there are 28 hells. You can read about the 28 hells in Srimad Bhagavatam and other nice books. They tell us how badly you will be beaten. You read about it. So depending upon where Mangal is placed, you will go to narkas. Why? Because in this world you did all Mangal karma, beat, steal, thief, threaten, all the rubbish things you have done. So naturally Mangal will say, you are my boy, come, come. Otherwise you are too busy taking alcohol and drugs, and you said that no, marijuana is nice. Shani says, he is my boy. He loves marijuana. He loves all these beautiful drugs and alcohol. See, come to me. I have vineyard over there in this Patal Loka. So you go to Patal Loka, and the snakes will throw some poison like that, and you get some poison to take every day. What else will you eat out there? There is no light. If there is no light, nothing can grow. If nothing can grow, how do you survive? What are you going to eat? You eat the poison of the snakes. So this is all the talas. Shani is going to take you to the talas. How many talas will be there? 7 talas. Oh, why 7 talas? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see, the whole formula is based on 7 and times 4 kendras, 28. So there are 7 tala and 28 narka. How interesting. So talas are also based upon this. Narkas are also based upon this. Your entry and exit from Bhuloka is based upon this 28-day calendar. And who uses it? Nobody uses it. I don't know a single Jyotishi who even knows about this calendar properly or even knows how to use the calendar. I tried to teach about narkas, I think in California. That Mataji is very nice. She encouraged me to come out of my little cave and talk about these things. So Nakshatra Masa, a Nakshatra Masa is exactly 27 days, 7 hours, 43 seconds. Based upon which we have 27 star days. It is the Triloka Mandala or the Sansara Mandala. Or we have the 28 days of Mars called the Chaturloka Mandala. This is what we are using. A Varsha or a year has 365 days. This is the old system. Actually, it is 365.25. So the number of months in every year, 365 days divided by 28. Why 28? Because 28 days is 1 month. We get 13.03571. That is 13 months and 1 day. So this is a very peculiar calendar system. It is a very peculiar system. It has got Trayodasha Masa. How many months are there in the year? 13 months. So you see, when you enter the Jagannath temple and the Garbhagriha, on the top you will find the 13 petal lotus. 13-month calendar is being followed. Jagannath only listens to the 13 month. And in 13 months, how many days are we covering? 364 days we cover in 13 months. So 13 month is equal to 364 days. That what happens to that one extra day? That one extra day is called Makara Sankranti. The day of Makara Sankranti is not counted as a regular day in the calendar. The calendar has 13 months or 13 beads and one head bead. The head bead is 1 day, that is Makara Sankranti. On Makara Sankranti, Jagannath wakes up. He wakes up and says, how did you live your life? And so on that 1 day, we have a complete holiday to consider, how did I spend my year? Did I only spend it making money or did I do something else? And every 4 years, instead of 1 day, I have 2 days off. This is every 4th year. To account for that 365.25, that 0.25 will accumulate into 1 more day every 4th year. You are in a state, I can imagine how you are feeling. This is called the Nakshatra calendar of Jagannath. Jagannath follows this calendar related to 28 Nakshatra to transport the souls related to the lokas. Kleem related to Kama, creation baby, and Kleem related to Krishna. Difference in the sound, Kama is cling, ang, more body. Desire is a body function. It comes from our senses. Cling, body. Clean, manas, Jagannath. Cling, Kama. Clean, Jagannath. And in this, there is only Jagannath. There is no Balabhadra, there is no Subhadra. There is no sister Subhadra over here, there is no Balabhadra over here. Only Jagannath. And this Jagannath has a very special name. He is called Patita Pavana. Patita Pavana Jagannatha. People who are really the Sasana Brahmanas, they only worship him like this. They don't want Subhadra and Balabhadra Deva. They only want Jagannath as Patita Pavana. Patita means fallen, Pavana, lift up. I am a fallen soul, my Lord. Please lift me. Patita Pavana Jagannath. Clean Jagannatha, clean. Clean Jagannatha, clean. Clean Jagannatha, clean. So lift me. Don't leave me like this. So this is the prayer that we have with the 13 Mukhi. But why will Jagannath listen to you? Who are you? Jagannath is very clear. Did you go and pay your respects to my Guru? Because my Guru is your Guru. My Guru is your Guru. When you go to your Guru, My Guru will sit on his head and give you Diksha. When you get that Diksha, then only I will listen to you. Otherwise, you keep languishing. I will not break the Dharma. That is Jagannath. There is no question of bending any rules for anybody. For anybody, even his own son, he did not bend the rule. His son had to suffer. He had to go to Odisha. He had to do tapasya in that Chandrabhaga, and then only he came out of his leprosy and all that. Jagannath does not bend the rules for anybody. The 13 Mukhi Rudraksha is a reminder that you have a choice to make between cling and claim. A choice. Do I have the time for more?